if you are doing that, Munan NPP in the cause, why will you insult someone for supporting a political party?
So what I said was very clear, yeah? It was very clear. I can actually recite it. What I said was, if you support Barrow, yeah, you're either sell out or you're ignorant of issues. These are the two, for me personally, yeah? There's two things. Anybody who supports Barrow is either, I mean, I have close friends who support Barrow, yeah? Who, if they really know what is going on in that government, you will not have the heart to support a person like that. Ignorance can also feed fear.
But so, that F word, do you think it doesn't fit there?
No, the F word is used all over the world as emphasis. So you see, there is a part where I say, if you want to moralize this, and the only thing you see, because I mentioned hunger, yeah, I mentioned corruption, I mentioned a couple of things that are in this country. So you saw hunger, that is not your problem. And you saw corruption, that is not your problem. The F word is where you draw the line, really. And you're willing to die on that hill.
But why will you use it at that moment?
I use it because it's a sort of frustration. I would not, you know, I mean, some of you know me on a personal level. I am not considered a rude person. Nobody who knows me will tell you Alieu is very rude or Alieu is arrogant. No. But it was a show of frustration. When people use words, the F word is known, that's why they call it the F-bomb. It's for emphasis. I use this as emphasis. I was not like going out of my way to insult people. But this is what they saw. Because that's what I said. If you want to moralize this, you have a lot of work to do. And the last paragraph was, if you are a person of troubled conscience, come out on the 22nd, let's protest. So the thing is, I apologized for it. I did a follow-up post because the people were like, oh,
you deleted it. You were forced by Gala to delete that post? Or?
No. It was a discussion between me and people who are, you know,
within the group? Or other people?
Gala and outside Gala. Yeah. So I was like, okay, I mean, I made an apology, which is there. But if people are so fixated on that, then, and we saw the kind of people who were fixated. Because we all knew who would be fixated on the F word. It is people who felt hurt because what was said there is true. You know, those people who have made it.
They said it's their right to support any
political party. It's also my right to say you are a sellout. And
yes,
and F
but
word,
don't use the F word. That's what they say.
Yes, that is my opinion, right? That's coming from me. And if you consider it an insult, then I mean, insult is even an opinion from a person, and then it's overstepping certain limitations in what we will call a decent society. Yeah, that is understandable because we are supposed to live in a civil, society, you know, with civility and all of those things. But my point was that it was born out of deep frustration and anger. That, you know, I wrote that thing at night. I was sitting in. You know, I was sitting somewhere and I overheard this person talking about, you know, how the rains, you know, how people are losing their houses.
Up,
I just thought about it. I'm like, and look at these people and what they are doing in this country. The wreckage, you know, the wreck they leave behind. You know, the complete wretchedness in this country. So the people who are fixated on the F word, we know that they are the people who it was aimed at. That's why you couldn't see black and
so they are advocating for you to be arrested. For police only call. No,
the police didn't call.
They did not call.
I wish they will. Because it is, I mean, since when is the F word illegal in this country? Then the police themselves should arrest themselves because we all know how the police are on these roads.
Oh, yeah.
They use the F word.
Oh, they F you, I can think all the time on the, to anybody. But you wanted to interject, you wanted to say something, I don't know, before you lose your thought.
I wanted to say, sometimes, just let me just make this clear. You see, when the Honorable Dabo said, do or die, you know, people said blood. That means blood. No, it's persistence. Meaning you're going to do it even if you are going to fail. You're going to hold on to it. That's what it means. It doesn't mean you have to shed blood. You see, sometimes we use words and we don't know their meanings. Yes, I understand the context meaning of a word could be there. I understand contextual word application is there. But sometimes let us just look at things from that perspective. But I wanted him to, from his, because he's the guy who wrote the post, what is his definition of sellout? Because I don't think it's wrong to say somebody betrayed this country. I don't think it's an insult to say you betrayed us.
I think there are problems with
is that the case with sellout?
So when I say you are a sellout for supporting Barrow, it's first of all, you know exactly what is happening. Yeah? All those people who are in NPP, supporting NPP, I mean, the educated ones amongst them, know that there is huge and endemic corruption in this country. You will have to be a fool to not see what is happening in this country. You will have to, so a sellout, so I come from the Marxist tradition. I'm a Marxist, yeah, I'm a Marxist-Leninist. And within Marxism, in the left, we talk about opportunism. Now, when Marxists use the word opportunism, it is very different from the usual way people use it. Oh, it's an opportunist. An opportunist in Marxism is someone who knows the theory and practice of revolution and still goes and sells out. That is what an opportunist is. Now, somebody who doesn't know and they support the government, they're not an opportunist. They just don't know. They're ignorant of issues. So, for example, you see also in the left we will say, these are backward ideas. It doesn't mean that we're saying you are backward as in the everyday colloquial meaning of it, that, oh, you are a backward person as in itemu local. No. Backward as in ideas that are not progressive, that are not in line with a progressive society. It's a backward idea. And these sellouts who support this party, this is not even a party. It's just a conglomerate of various desires and aspirations. Really, I mean, people just wake up and be like, "We know what a party is. A party is an institution. This is just a huge edifice of corruption."
But NPP is being institutionalized by the president. So
it is institutionalized.
According to President Barrow.
What Barrow has done is to institutionalize a machine, a well-oiled machine of corruption. And stealing and looting, you know, and they can take that to the bank, you know.
Mere, is this the right time to?
I want to clear this. You see, the same, my understanding, right? When it comes to mine, I will give my example. My understanding of sellout is the same. Now, if you know, it means you have knowledge of something, isn't it? Now, if you know and you don't accept that, it means you have betrayed your conscience. Yeah. So when you betray, that like you know about me and you go and come on trade with US sellout. So obviously in the Gambia, even legally we have treason charges, isn't it? Yes. Meaning you betrayed the state. Yes. So if you say politically somebody is a sellout, it means he betrayed the country because he knows and he is still doing the other way around.